Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the most fascinating and unexpected celebrity stories. Today's topic revolves around George and Amal Clooney, a couple who have captivated the world with their love, elegance, and shared humanitarian efforts. But what happens when secrecy sneaks into even the strongest of relationships? Well, George recently discovered that Amal was hiding a huge secret, and the story behind it will leave you amazed. Before we dive into the details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. By subscribing, you'll never miss a story about the lives of your favorite celebrities. Trust us, you're going to want to stick around for this one. It's full of twists, suspense, and heartwarming surprises. Let's get started. George Clooney needs no introduction. The award-winning actor, filmmaker, and activist has been a Hollywood icon for decades. However, fans were left stunned when the Eternal Bachelor married Amal Clooney in 2014. Amal, a renowned international human rights lawyer, brought brains, beauty, and a sense of purpose to George's life. Together, the Clooneys have been an unstoppable duo, balancing Hollywood glitz with meaningful activism. From addressing the refugee crisis to fighting for women's rights, the two have continuously inspired the world. Their bond seemed unshakable. But recent events proved that even in the most seemingly perfect relationships, secrets can emerge. Their relationship had always appeared flawless, so when reports surfaced of George suspecting Amal of hiding something, fans were taken aback. What could she possibly be concealing from her husband? According to close sources, Amal's behavior had started to change. Typically open and transparent, she became slightly more reserved. George noticed she was frequently preoccupied, spending long hours on her laptop and whispering during late-night phone calls. At first, he assumed her work as a lawyer required extra attention. After all, she was juggling high-profile cases that often dealt with life-or-death stakes. But as weeks went by, George's curiosity turned into concern. Amal began avoiding certain conversations, and her subtle evasiveness didn't align with her usual straightforward demeanor. It was one evening in their picturesque Lake Como villa that things came to a head. George walked into the room to find Amal quickly shutting her laptop, a rare move for someone so dedicated to her legal work. "What's going on?" George asked casually, masking his curiosity. Amal, with her characteristic poise, brushed it off, explaining it was just work-related and nothing significant. Her confident smile disarmed him momentarily, but a nagging feeling stayed with him. George isn't just an actor, he's also a seasoned observer. Years in Hollywood have taught him to read people, and he knew something wasn't adding up. But instead of confronting Amal again, he decided to investigate discreetly. George's first step was subtle. He began observing Amal more closely. He noticed her taking calls in private or stepping out for errands that seemed to last longer than usual. He even noticed her spending more time texting and emailing late at night. Driven by curiosity, George used his connections to uncover the truth. A few discreet calls to their mutual friends and family hinted at a collaborative project involving Amal, but the details were vague. This only deepened George's determination to find out what was going on. Finally, the truth came to light, and it wasn't what George expected. Amal wasn't hiding anything malicious or damaging. In fact, her secrecy was rooted in love. She had been working tirelessly on a surprise for George's upcoming milestone. Birthday, a project so intricate and heartfelt, it required months of careful planning. Amal had secretly teamed up with George's closest friends, family, and colleagues to create a documentary celebrating his life and legacy. The documentary was more than just a tribute, it included rare, unseen footage from George's childhood, his early acting days, and his humanitarian efforts. Even his co-stars from his iconic movies had recorded personal messages, sharing stories about his generosity and humor. While Amal intended to keep it a surprise until the big day, George's investigation inadvertently spoiled the secret. But instead of being upset, George was deeply moved. Reports suggest he was overwhelmed with emotion, touched by the lengths Amal had gone to create something so meaningful. The project wasn't just about celebrating George as an actor but also as a husband, father, and philanthropist. Amal had worked with producers, editors, and even George's parents to ensure every detail was perfect. When George's birthday finally arrived, the surprise documentary was unveiled in front of an intimate gathering of close friends and family. But Amal and George didn't stop there. In true Clooney fashion, they turned the premiere into a charitable event, raising funds for causes they are passionate about, including education for refugees and climate change advocacy. The documentary was described by attendees as a masterpiece of love and admiration, a gift that reflected the depth of Amal's affection for her husband. And there you have it, the inside scoop on how George Clooney caught Amal hiding a secret, only to discover it was the ultimate expression of love. What do you think about this heartwarming story? Share your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to stay updated with more captivating celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.